What's up, everybody? Got a new mic set up. I was listening to a video and I realized that I'm very quiet and I'm a mumbler. So um, maybe this will help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll try it out. Um, anyways, so our favorite fascist dictator, Joe Biden, decided to make the most divisive speech I've ever heard in American politics, and he did it with the perfect background for a fascist dictator. Um, it's also funny, you watch if you want to see how bad CNN is. They change the color on their video on their live stream to turn the red to pink just because of how quickly, like in the moment, they realized how bad of a decision these optics were. Crazy. That's how bad CNN is. Um, anyway, so our favorite fascist dictator decided to uh, go on a rant, talking, even double fisted, um, about how awful everybody who opposes him is, and um, just wonderful. So, but that's sparked fears of civil war, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, Biden has started the civil war," or "We're now in civil war," or "This will be remembered as the beginning of the civil war." And I'm like, people, we're in a civil war. We're in a cold civil war, and we have been for a long time. Um, this isn't something new. The problem is what we're trying to avoid, or what I want to avoid. At least I don't know about everybody else, but maybe you too. I want to avoid going from a cold civil war to a hot civil war, because um, that's when you stop speaking words to each other and start shooting bullets at each other. And I don't want that. Um, that's not where I want to go. But it looks like where our country is racing toward, and Biden has done nothing to help that. Um, Not to say that there aren't, some people on my side that are also, not helping the situation, but no, I can't think of people on my side that are doing anything like what Biden just did with that awful speech. Um, So, but we've been in a civil war for a long time. It's kind of like the Cold War. We never really went to war, but there was a lot of posturing, a lot of political posturing for years. This is before I was even born. They were just going back and forth, who could up the other, and eventually we won. And the reason was because communism could not stand. It was not good enough. Um, so it fell, and it proved capitalism was the better system. Um, but they there were a few close moments where everybody was afraid that the spark could ignite a world war. And so that's what's going on now. We have this Cold War that's going on where both sides are fighting each other viciously fighting each other. Although I think that even though I don't care for some of the Republicans that we have in office, I think many of them are handling it pretty well. They're not doing some of the same uh, dirty tactics that the Democrats do. But there are some bad Republicans in there that I'd love to see get out. Um, but really, what we're looking for is a spark, and I'm hoping it never comes. Um, but what Joe Biden is doing, if he's not careful, his speech is going to be the spark that starts this thing. He's already turning the government gun to point at us and that's why he hired 87,000 new IRS employees. That's Joe Biden turning the government gun at the people. That's why they invaded Trump, his house in Mar-a-Lago. That's the government gun pointing at Joe Biden's enemies. And even if Joe Biden had nothing to do with it, because he's old, he has like no conscience of what he's doing. So it's probably more of the people who are running the administration who are making those decisions. So the deep state, that they really hate Trump because he wants to clean them out. Whether he will or not is another discussion, but he wants to clean out the swamp. And so the swamp is like, well, while he's not in power, we're in power. We're going to point the gun at him and try to keep him from getting in office again. And so that's precursor to a hot civil war. So if somehow we manage to make it de-escalate and go back to normal, whatever that might look like, this will be remembered as a cold civil war period. We are in a cold civil war. We've been for a long time. Really, I'd say the thing that started the Civil War it wasn't that started the Civil War, but really was the precursor to the Civil War was the 2012 election, when Obama realized that he was about to lose, and so he decided to paint all of his, well, it's not that it was tending toward him losing, and so he decided to paint all of his opponents as racist, sparking up race tensions back in the country, just so that he could remain in office. And it's been spiraling ever since. Some people will say it's 2016 with Trump. No, it was the temperature in the room started going up in 2012, and 2016 might have been where it really started, but 2012 is the cause. So it's not Biden, if he's not careful, if he keeps saying stupid stuff and keep doing stupid stuff, Biden or his administration, it's going to turn from a cold civil war to a hot civil war, and I don't want that, and I don't think anybody wants that. So stop it. Now, the best thing that come out of this this fiasco with Biden speech is the Babylon Bee. They immediately started posting like news lines with Biden going through like the World War II scenario. I think the first one was like Biden, signs a non-aggression pact with Poland, and then the next one was Biden invades Poland. And they just started going through World War II. It was hilarious. All with the picture of him double-fisted with the red background. And, everybody started showing memes of, like, the dumb Disney Star Wars trilogy, but with the authoritarian group there, or with my favorite was what's his name from The Office, banging the lectern. That was great. So anyways, just some great memes that have come out of it, just to, lighten the mood, Yeah, we may be at a civil war, but, moving toward a hot civil war. We're just waiting for a spark to ignite it, but, we can still laugh and make fun of our dumb leader, So, there's always a bright side. Maybe we will, Lord willing. Maybe we will make it through this without a hot civil war, breaking out. So, we'll see. Let me know what you think. Those are my thoughts. I think we've been in a civil war for a while. I don't think this is anything new. I just don't think we've had a hot civil war, and maybe that's what everybody's talking about. But I just want to clarify so everybody realizes we're in trouble. We're not in a good place. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you next time. Peace.